What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we made our way deeper into Sword Valley, here outside of Galahad Fortress. But we were met with Mumkar, who decided he was going to fight to the death. Dunban went to kill him. Shulk saved Mumkar's life. But Mumkar's hatred for Dunban ultimately got himself killed. And so, this time, we're going to be heading around this new area of Sword Valley, because we haven't actually explored around here quite yet. But there's only a couple small things that I want to take care of. First things first, I want to jump and make this jump here. There we go, to try to avoid those mechon over there. But first things first is I want to point out right over here. Now, you can just barely see it kind of over these clouds. The clouds kind of get in the way. But the Mechonis leg is down there, and in the original version of this game, there is a much better view here because the clouds aren't. I think the clouds are rendered, period, so you can see the Bionis and like the knee and everything from here, which is a pretty neat little touch. Kind of over the horizon and things like that. And I think it's somewhere like up towards, because I think down there what we can barely see is like the foot or whatever. But I did want to point that out because I thought it was quite interesting that you can actually see the Bionis from here, and it just shows how far we've come in such even just a short amount of time. We have another landmark here, the control tower. There's another fortress unit that I'm definitely going to avoid. And first things first, I want to head right on over this way. This is Kamikaze Lune, I believe. First things first, I want to immediately use a Monado Purge, get rid of that spike. Alright, Aura Seal, no more spike damage for you. Alright, come on now. I want to get behind him. Here we go, and do damage while we're not getting spiked. Alright, Ryan. Our auto attack shouldn't miss, so that's what I'm trying to get off right now. Okay, or maybe not. Uh oh, that's definitely not good. Trying to take damage here. I wonder if I break. Well, if I don't miss, I guess. Alright, come on now. Let's see. I definitely don't. Yeah, I need to use a chain attack here. But say I need to use a chain attack here in just a moment. But did I? No, he's still resisting break. Yeah, this is not going well. All right, come on now. Another Monado Purge. Finally a topple though. Jeez. There we go. Goodness, finally. That took way too long. Ricky got a new art. It's named Peekaboo. I just want to point out its name. He can use it. Or he has been using it, I guess. I definitely need to heal Ricky. Not a Buster. And this last one. Come on. There we go. Sweet. We're not even like lower leveled than the other enemy though. I just kept missing for some reason. I got super unlucky there. But yeah, with all of that, I actually kind of want to explore around this area. There's a couple more unique monsters in this area specifically that I want to just go ahead and take care of. Because if you remember back in the last episode, I mentioned the fact that we won't always be able to come back here. So there are some unique monsters and things like that and landmarks that I want to take care of in this area of the Mechonis. So I think we're going to do another little bit of a montage here to kind of take us through all those areas. So as soon as we do that, well, as soon as this guy, well, he can notice me regardless. I'm going to speed this up, and I will see you guys at the end. Alright, so if we get over here to this area, it's secure the radio tower, which is defeat Lightning Renova, who's in the area around the radio tower. We get Topple Resist 4 and Daze Resist 4 too. Actually, pretty good gems for a tank. Of course, here's the radio tower. A lot of these mech on here, but not only that, there is Lightning Renova, and he has got some serious spike attacks, like some very powerful spike attacks. So we're not quite up to the level that we need to be to face this guy. So I'm actually going to be leaving him alone for now. But I do want to point out that he's here, and I guess you can try to fight him if you want to. I personally am not. We'll be coming back for him a little bit later. But I do want to keep on with this montage, so I'll see you guys at the end. I don't have a whole lot to say during this particular montage. It's just the fact that I do have a big announcement coming up that I will be posting to YouTube soon. It'll be its own separate video. I won't be doing it here or in another episode of the series or anything like that. But I just kind of want to point it out that that I will be having a pretty big announcement coming up sooner rather than later. I just want to point that out now for all of you who are wondering, because I posted about it and previously mentioned the fact that that would be happening at some point. But I just wanted to point that out, and then also just to say thank you guys for all your support over the past couple weeks, as the series didn't really die, just kind of slowed down a little, I would say. That's kind of how I like to see it. I just had a lot of things going on with things for like school and such at the time, and so it just made it harder to do the things that I needed to do for the Let's Play. But I'll see you guys in just a bit. Alright, back over here at the control tower. There are a couple of things that I want to take care of first. First things first, well, I guess arts, maybe. Melia learned a new art. Oh, and I think I know exactly what this is. Yeah, reflection. We had gotten a little bit of a sneak peek into this a little bit earlier. And so this is a special ether barrier that causes attacks to rebound on the enemy, which is pretty nice, though. It's actually really good to have, especially if Melia happens to draw the aggro for some reason. You just throw up a reflect, and whatever the enemy's attack would have been, it will basically reflect, quite literally will reflect that that attack back at the enemy. Though it can't reflect talent art. So if you get a talent art for like a, instant death, usually there's some special instances, but I'll be going over those when we kind of get to them, I guess. And I won't worry about AP for now. We're kind of low on that anyway. But skill trees. This is the one thing I really want to do. So Shulk has already gone through his entire pessimism tree. So I don't think I want to take him back over to humanity. I'll let him finish that up. Ryan's gone through 3 levels of diligence already. We're getting pretty close to the end here with him. Ricky's unlocked a new part of its innocence skill tree. Ooh, Melia's already done with reliability. Ether defense with reticence or honesty. Ooh, that greatly increased ether for serenity is really good. I think we'll start with that. Dunban's been done with wisdom. Good Lord knows how far he's been done with that. We'll go with bravery. Why not? Charlotte's almost done with her second branch. But mainly the one thing I want to look at is some skill links. So what I think I'll do is I'll kind of go around. I'm going to probably clear out this thing. It's been a while since we've looked through all of these. I'll probably clear all of these out, really look through them all, and kind of see what we want to do. Of course, some members have more links than others. Like I said, Melia only has 2 levels of affinity with these 3 characters. And, of course, Ryan, Shulk, and Dunban have, wow, they have 4. That's actually pretty crazy. Yeah, actually, that's really crazy. I didn't expect Dunban to be up there so fast. But I'm going to clear this out. I'm going to show you each of these beforehand. I'm not going to go through each art. I'm going to kind of show you guys how it changes. I guess I'll kind of scroll through all of these. You know what? No, I'm actually just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to come back a little bit later. I won't kind of discuss what I've done. But I'll just kind of show you how it's changed. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, so here's what I've got for Shulk. A ton of links. I'll just kind of scroll through them quickly so you guys can see them all. You can kind of look to see if you want to kind of go with something similar for yourself or whatnot. Here's Ryan. Once again, I'll go through these quickly. I kind of went through, kind of studied each of them, kind of figured out what I wanted for each character, and kind of went from there. So I think I've got a pretty good setup going here. I think this is going to help us out quite a lot here in the near future. So get ready to fight more enemies and things like that. I guess just go a little bit slower. Kind of show all of these off. Here's Dunban's. That last one was just Melia's. Most of these are only missing about 1 or 2 links, either because we don't have enough affinity coins, or there just weren't as many slots to go around. Like for Charlotte here, there's just nothing I wanted in the 2 spots that are open. So I just simply didn't put anything. Though I think now, I mean, yeah, medium equipment, but you can already wear medium equipment, so that just seems like a waste of affinity coins. So we'll save that for something a little bit later. But all of that is done, and now there's only one thing left that I want to take care of, and that is the Collectopedia. Now, in between episodes, I went around and made sure I had every item possible. Now, this Delirium Foxglove, oh my gosh, is that thing a pain to find. I actually have 3 somehow. I don't understand. But also Red Frontiers. You're going to want to make sure you have at least 3 of these. 1 for the Collectopedia, and then 2 for something off in the future. And you see, that Bud of Eternity is what I picked up in the last episode that I had mentioned, and I have like 13 of those. And you see, some of these I have way too many of, only because in between episodes I ran around trying to find some of these items. So we should have more than enough of all of them now at this point, so we should be just fine. But goodness, did it take forever to find some of these items. It was absolutely insane. I thought I was never going to find all those items. It took a long time, to say that. But with all of that, we filled everything out, and we've got some pretty good gems so far. I've been kind of paying attention. Area is complete, and we get a Cosmic Nibbler. This is the only Cosmic Nibbler in the entire game, and I do want to show it off, and it's funny enough because we actually have Ricky in the party. Now, I won't be equipping it because I like Ricky's anti-mechon biter more, but look at this thing. This thing looks pretty cool. It's got like shields on the side. It's got 2 slots, and his attack goes way, way up. Only thing is just if you use it, you're gonna have to use Monado Enchant, and I just don't like using Monado Enchant a lot. If we had the ability just to have anti-mechon weapons that I can put gems on, I'd absolutely rather do that than try to use like one of these or something. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but if we were not on Mechonis, but since we are, it's a little bit of a pain. So, but with all that being said, that's, I believe, just about everything that I want to take care of here. So now our next objective is, of course, just to head all the way down towards that open door. Let me avoid these guys. All right, well, Geronimo. Uh-oh. I think I missed. I missed. That's unfortunate. Alright, second time's the charm. We'll definitely make it this time. We go avoid him, and I didn't survive that. Alright, I've got Ryan in the front of this party this time. I don't know why I didn't choose Ricky, honestly, because he's got even more HP. But if I jump with Ryan here, we now should survive, so. Yeah, see, there we go. All it takes is a different party member. I mean, I guess Ricky would have also survived, and I don't know why I didn't choose Ricky. He had more health, so if I wanted to secure my fate, unless it was just impossible to jump from there. But I know it is, because I've done it before. I should have chosen Ricky, but I guess all of that is just kind of a moot point, because, well, obviously we're down here now, so it doesn't really matter. But man, look at that ether river. That's so green too. That's kind of hard on the eyes, I'm not gonna lie. But all that being said, we are now here at the fortress rear entrance.
Here's our way in.
There's no turning back.
We can't let them find us. Let's move. Right.
Alright, and this is the Ether Influx Conduit. So, we're finally here inside of Galahad Fortress. And, yeah, so, y'all remember way, way back when we first crawled out on, or when we first left our adventure, Ryan told us that we should probably come here. That was probably going to be our best bet to smash some mechon. And so, we are now finally here after a couple of detours, only a couple, to add some new party members and learn a little bit more about, you know, Prison Island and things like that. We are finally here. Welcome to Galahad Fortress.
Fiora's in here somewhere.
Let's get looking. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm ready for anything. I'll trash any mechon that tries to mess with us.
Alright, so this is the lift battle, and then I think that's the only quest we have. So we obviously need to unlock this little gate down here. But real quickly, I want to fight these two little monsters here, and I want you guys to listen closely.
Everyone, let's go! You dare challenge him on? Let me at him. You're a lifesaver. What's going? Now it's right time. This is the Monada's power. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
Yeah, it's a brand new battle theme. Specifically for Mechonis. Now, granted, technically we were on the Mechonis while we were on the sword out there, but the game just doesn't work like that for some reason. Don't ask me, I don't know. So, but this is known as Mechanical Rhythm versus the one on Bionis we mentioned before is known as a Time to Fight. Or I should say, in quotes, a Time to Fight. And then this one is known as quote, Mechanical Rhythm, end quote, or something. I don't know. Just to kind of let you guys know what I'm actually saying with the actual title. I guess I don't really know what I'm getting at here, but yeah, it's a fan favorite. And it's one of mine too. It's just, man, all the like the drums and stuff, and just the melodies and the electric guitars and things like that. It's pretty cool. Now you're running here to attack this Sentinel mech on here, which is needed for the quest. And oh my gosh, Ricky. Jeez, dude. That was insane. Warston's gonna be great in here. Can we get a confusion? I resist. I'll do slit edge, whatever. Another one. Okay, sword drive. Whoa. Oh, I missed it. No. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was pretty insane though. Another Burninate from Ricky attacks all of them and inflicts blaze damage, which is nice. But we do need to take care of the rest of these guys. So yeah, as soon as you attack that first one, they all jump down and all begin their assault. But you guys can hear just why everyone likes this music so much. It's a really cool battle theme. We'll do a topple and a confuse. Get a daze in there, though. It's probably going to kill. Yeah. Oh, well. It doesn't really matter. We're going to handle these guys pretty easily. I think all those skill links are helping us put more damage and things like that anyway, so. Yeah, but not a Buster took out, like, almost two of those guys. Oh, it did take out two of those guys at once. Well, my health's starting to get a little low. Sorry for the quick cut there. I definitely sneezed. Honestly, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that I did. It hit me suddenly without warning. And let's just say, what is this guy doing here? And oh, a gold chest. Must be for the unique monster. But sweet though, we have a ton of chests in here as well. Some silver ones as well, and a lot of bronze ones. I'm just gonna open all these chests. If I see anything crazy, I'll point it out. No, just more unique parts. Any of these brown chests, just basic ones, are just gonna be regular items. So we did get the lift key, which is pretty nice. That's not everything we want to do on this top floor, though. I think if we head over this way, I think it's on this side. I hope I'm right about this. If I look around inside of here, yeah, that one enemy with the brown, yeah, Precious Retrado. It's a unique monster, and for Galahad Fortress specifically, this is our only visit to this area, and so we're gonna make sure we do everything while we're here the first time, because if we don't, we're gonna be in quite a lot of trouble here. So the backslash sword drive, man, that does nothing. This guy's got such high physical defense, it's insane. Yeah, so we should probably focus our efforts here. These other ones can want to attack, that's fine, but I want to focus my efforts on this guy right here. Ricky getting in with the heal there. It's very nice. Yeah, but this will be our only visit to Galahad Fortress. I don't consider that too much of like any sort of spoiler or anything, but we're not going to be coming back here. I mean, we technically can come back, but this will be like our only actual, well, I don't know. We can come back here. It's the same as, I don't know what I'm saying. It's the same as Sword Valley. So like we can come back here for a little while, but you're going to want to try to do everything while we're here, and I just died, and we don't have enough affinity to. Yeah, that fight's over. Well, that's great. All right, back here again. I will not make the same mistake twice. I will 100% be focusing my efforts on all of these smaller Mechon first, more than likely, after I get some initial damage with like a Monado Buster. Though, I just used Monado Buster too. That was great. I'm so proud of myself for being so incredibly smart. I'm gonna heal myself quickly. Heal the talent gauge, come on. Okay, I missed out on that. That's incredible. Another Monado Buster. I don't have any aggro, which is great for me right now. Though it probably won't last for long. I'm gonna skip most of this fight now, just because we're doing quite a lot of fighting and things. Oh, well, he died before we could ever do a heal on me, please, as we revive Rhine. Let's fight some of these guys here. I need to, oh wow, break on a lot of those guys. Yeah, Monado Buster's helping out in this stream a lot. I'm going to try to skip a lot of the rest of this fight, and then I'll kind of get back to what I was saying a little bit earlier. Oh my gosh, there we go. That fight went much better. Like, so much better. But like I was saying, this area is similar to Sword Valley in the fact that we're only going to come here for anything major pretty much through this first trip. There's really no reason we'll probably ever come back to these areas. And there's eventually going to be a time in which our access is cut off to these areas. So, for that sake, anything that we can take care of now, that unless it would be super difficult otherwise, I will be taking care of. So obviously there were some things I left on Sword Valley, or out in Sword Valley, because for us at the moment, they're just a little bit too strong, but we will have a chance to go back there at a later point, so we'll be okay, at least for that. So, but the same thing is in here, though. For Galahad Fortress, there isn't actually a whole lot to do here. There's only 3 unique monsters, and we've already taken out one of them, I believe. And the other one is not too far ahead, and like things like that. So there's not a whole lot of things for us to do here. So after this first trip, we'll probably never come back here. But the control room door, it's locked. Oh no. Well, guess I better press this green button, and then the door opens. Why they decided they needed to do that for us to press a green button, I don't know.
Where are we?
Looks like the control room for an ether blast furnace. There, look at that.
So this is what supplies the Mechon with ether energy.
Shulk, what's that? Oh, looks like fun. Ricky, want to ride?
We didn't come here to mess about, Furball. Time to bounce on.
Hold on. If we can stop that piston, we might be able to shut down the blast furnace.
Nice idea. Cut off the Mekon's ether supply.
Ricky say we try.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to stop something that massive?
If we can stop the turbines driving the piston, it should work. And the turbines should be nearby. Right. Let's search for them.
Alright, so this is the supply station battle, and also turbine battle. Why they needed 2 quests, I don't know. But yeah, speaking of those turbines being nearby, yeah, you literally walk to the left or the right, it doesn't matter, and they're right here. But speaking of unique monsters, another unique monster that we have to take care of, 2 of the 3 here inside of Galahad Fortress. Here's the second one, yeah, already. They're pretty close together, and then the other one is also not too far from us here either. Alright, I'd like to not have the aggro anymore, please. If you guys could draw the aggro, maybe. Like, Ryan, I know you've, like, your entire art is about drawing aggro. And, ooh, I got a topple. Can I get a daze? Oh, I did? I think Ryan also got the daze off as well. Another break. I think another topple. We keep this guy toppled for a while. We should be fine. Another confusion. Well, now he's back to fighting. Oh, he did so much damage there, though. That was insane. Thank you, Ricky. That was a lot of damage. Can somebody draw the aggro, please? I'm not art spamming over here. I like to think I'm not, anyway. Atomic glow 6 or 4. Gosh, my Roman numerals are bad. Obviously. Ryan. Pull a sword drive or something. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, do a whole ton of damage and stuff or something. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Oh my goodness, that was way too close. Hey, but you know what? We did it. And yeah, so to kind of point that out though, here's one of the turbines that we're shutting down here. All we do is press this button and the turbines stop. Pretty sweet. But yeah, so there are missable unique monsters, and ooh, this is what I think it is. Yeah, second art core coil. Those are really good. We're gonna need a lot of those. So we're gonna make sure we have some of those before we leave Galahad Fortress. But we can head up here, and so yeah, there are unique monsters and things like that that you can actually miss. So that is just something I do want to point out. That's something that can happen. So you do want to be careful about that. Not a buster should take care of almost both of these guys. Can you guys stop pushing me back into a corner here, please? We're all just kind of stuck here in a corner, I guess. You're not even worth a chain attack, honestly, because you're dead. Sweet. I love how Ricky's always like, I like fighting easy monsters. Like, Ricky, you don't even know. Man, there are so many hard monsters coming up in the future that, man, you just don't even know. Alright, but we've shut down both the turbines now, which is pretty sweet. And we now need to head out that way in order to shut those turbines down. So let's say we head over this way. And yeah, that door's locked. We're not going to be able to go that way. I'll go this way. And we can see there's a path over here to the left, which has a ether crystal deposit and a red item orb. But we can't get to it because of obviously these bars are in the way. So we'll have to kind of ignore that for now. But this is the blast furnace conduit. Not too bad. There's some enemies in these hallways here. Yeah, you can attack me, but I'm also just going to run right by you. So, because to be quite frank, I don't care that much. I'm much faster than you, and I can just simply run down here. No problem at all. So, and I shouldn't have to worry about being knocked down or anything. Or like falling off. Yeah, there we go. But while we're up here, there's one thing I do want to point out before we continue. And this is the self-destruct device. It appears to be a turbine self-destruct device. You need something to release it. Ooh, so we can blow some things up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always down for blowing some stuff up. But here is the piston control panel. And if we select this, we can shut down these pistons. And with that, supply station battle is now complete.
Nice one! We did it!
This should prevent them from mobilizing any large Mechon squads for now. Hopefully, we've improved the Allied forces' chances.
Hold steady, my brother.
Friends, here, here!
looks like the door's been unlocked.
Nice. Let's get down to the blast furnace.
If we're lucky, Fiora might be down there.
Alright, so maybe we will be lucky and find her down there. But I think we'll have to wait and be lucky until the next episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.